Welcome to the official personality guru. ISFPs are certainly the most artistic personality type of all 16 of the Myers-Briggs personality types. Not all of them are artistic in the same way, but they sure do enjoy the experiment in the approach, design, and behavior. ISFP personality type character traits can be defined as introvert, I, sensing, S, feeling, F, and perceiving, P. They are the personality type that makes up to 8 to 9% of the US population. Such personality types are more popular for their easygoing nature and exploring personality. They're even nicknamed to be adventurous personalities. They like to go with the flow and do not like to be imposed by rules and restrictions. If you are looking forward to probing more about whether you're an ISFP personality type individual or not, here are the signs to identify it. Today, let's talk about the signs that you are an ISFP. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. According to the Myers-Briggs Personality Test, the ISFP meaning is an introverted, observant, feeling, prospecting personality type. See a detailed look at the ISFP cognitive functions of the ISFP personality to know how their brains operate. The I in ISFP stands for the introverted mind and refers to someone who prefers minimally stimulating environments and has a reserved personality. The S in ISFP stands for one's observable qualities, people with a straight focus on facts in real time and straightforward outcomes more than imaginable concepts. The F in ISFP stands for someone who leans more toward their feelings. They make decisions with their heart and rely less on logic. The P in ISTP stands for a person's prospecting tactics. People with this character trait are spontaneous and tend to make impulsive decisions. The personality ISFP is called the adventurer. It might occasionally be called the ISFP composer or the artist personality type. The ISFP personality type is the fourth most common personality type, making up 9% of the worldwide population. There are two types of ISFPs, which are the ISFPA and ISFPT. The assertive adventurer ISFPA is notably more confident and self-assured than the turbulent adventurer ISFPT, who tends to conduct self-analysis more often. 1. You are artistic. The major reason why ISFPs are called artists is because their ability to push through regular levels of formal expressions. These individuals don't necessarily need to be artists. Even though this profession tops the list of ISFP careers, it's more about their creative minds, unusually communicating something profound to an audience. Therefore, it's easy to see that ISFPs are unique in their ways, expressing a certain side of life that some people desperately need to see. 2. You are flexible. People with ISFP personality type might be reserved, but they enjoy having new experiences. This trait makes them incredibly down-to-earth and practical, which might seem contrary to their introverted feeling or FI functions. People with ISFP characters prioritize their flexibility and often don't enjoy being in constricting environments. Therefore, great careers for ISFP people can include becoming a photographer, chef, stylist, and many other adaptable choices. 3. You dislike abstract concepts. ISFPs tend to struggle with tasks they can physically experiment with. Therefore, sitting down in a classroom and listening to the sciences behind life might be an absolute bore for the ISFP personality. The career for ISFP people is often based on their exploratory interests. If they feel confined, they most likely won't function at maximum capacity. 4. You sometimes doubt yourself. People with artist personality often can't outline their skills in plain words. They're filled with so much creativity that it's difficult to identify their expertise with conventional titles. However, this can make others doubt their efficacy, thereby causing their self-esteem to reduce. When people criticize their passion, they might struggle to express their invaluable selves more freely. Nonetheless, ISFPs need to remember to overcome these odds despite the negative comments they might receive. 5. You tend to get stressed easily. The emotion and exhilaration that ISFP people tend to exert during their activities can tire them out quicker than they imagined. Being an extroverted sensor or SE, people with the ISFP personality unconsciously give more than they take. Therefore, these individuals need to prioritize taking necessary breaks to fully recuperate. This process will prevent them from breaking down too soon. 6. You're curious. People with artist personality have curious minds which result in constantly changing their motivations. The only downside is that ISFP people often forget to achieve an important goal before drifting to a new one. People with adventurous personality traits often find it difficult to maintain a habit, which can be detrimental to their overall progress. However, learning to take each new venture one step at a time can indeed be productive for this personality type. 7. You are competitive. ISFPs are often too concerned about present situations that it can make them competitive. They often want to express themselves maximally, making them seek instant gratification. Although this trait can help ISFPs achieve their goals, it tends to make them unhappy when they lose. If you have an extreme desire to always win tasks, you match this ISFP description. 8. You are imaginative. The exploratory mindset of adventurers make them bold dreamers. They use their ingenuity to create insightful ideas, and this results in multiple inventions. These individuals also have an active imagination, despite craving to experience the world with all their senses. People with the artist personality often communicate profoundly to their audience because they always seem to have a clear picture of what they want to express. 9. You are creative. Scientists call ISFPs the Mbti artists for a reason. Due to their profound ability to express themselves, ISFPs are deemed incredibly creative. More so, these individuals tend to find themselves straying from conventional practices, which helps them to stand out. If creating inventive concepts comes easy to you, you might be an adventurer. You can identify how unique this trait is if you seem to think differently from others. 10. You're empathetic. ISFP people use their introverted feeling or FI function to internalize how things will affect people. This process might seem paradoxical, especially since this is a trait common with the extroverted feeling or FE types. Nevertheless, people with this adventurous personality type often have a profound sense of individuality that helps them mirror other people's emotions. They're constantly thinking about how things would feel if they were in other people's shoes, which makes them highly empathetic. 11. You dislike making plans. While there might be several advantages to the adventurer 16 personalities living in the moment, it also comes with downsides. People with ISFP characters tend to dislike making plans for the future. They might organize certain actions that contribute to their present lifestyle or sense of identity. However, long-term goals like retirement often bore people with this personality type. If you often think of the next big adventure to embark and not necessarily where you'll be in 60 years, you might be an ISFP person. 12. You value harmony. Despite the reaction of the Myers-Briggs adventurer to criticism, these individuals still value having peace with others. ISFPs are also sensitive to other people's emotions, which can make them easily forget about their altercations with others. The Mbti ISFP person lives in the moment and responds to things based on their present emotions. Once they get out of the heat of an argument, they can easily move on like nothing ever happened. Therefore, they tend not to hold grudges. 13. You dislike criticism. Since the MBTI adventurer is warm and charming, knowing what to say to brighten someone's day, they often dislike criticism. In most cases, they might try to block off negative comments with their charisma in return. However, if the critic gets through, ISFPs tend to respond with sudden outbursts. If certain statements tend to offend you, especially about your passionate habits, it's one of the signs you might have the ISFP 16 personality traits. How about you as an ISFP or any other personality type? What do you think are the signs that could describe you most? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. 14. You make awesome friendships. There's an undoubtable charm about the 16 personalities adventure that shows when they relate with people. These individuals have numerous experiences they'd love to share with others, and often enjoy relating with people. Due to their introverted feeling or FI dominant function, they often have a strong sense of self that builds their charisma during conversations. All these attributes help the adventurer Myers-Briggs type make beautiful relationships with others. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 15. You are a risk taker. Another quality trait of the Myers-Briggs ISFP type is that they are extremely passionate. Their drive towards some of their goals makes them profound risk takers. People with the ISFP MBTI traits tend to live in the moment, using all their senses to function optimally. This process gives them an advantage with certain risky tasks because they are actively present, without thinking about the possible dangers or repercussions. It helps them to achieve their dreams faster than other personality types. 16. You ironically need alone time. Despite how outgoing the adventure personality is, people with its trait are ironically still introverts. This factor can come off as a surprise to many, especially when they choose to be reserved. Since the ISFP Myers-Briggs type uses all their senses and even their emotions in their activities, they tend to burn out faster and need a mental recharge. ISFPs use their downtime for quality introspection, where they analyze their inner working alongside gaining mental energy.